Hello guys, welcome to the channel. How are you all doing? Today we are going to be talking about how to make sure a niche is profitable. That's the topic for today. How to make sure a niche is profitable. So to make sure a niche is profitable, the first thing we ought to do is to find paying customers. That's the first point under how to make sure a niche is profitable. Number one, we have to find paying customers. So before diving completely into a particular business, you have to find at least three paying customers. That's three paying customers. That's supposed to be at least three people who can pay for your product or service. That's apart from your mom, your dad, and maybe your best friend. You're supposed to be able to find at least three people who are willing and able to pay for whatever product or service you want to render. By doing that, you're being cautious enough. Many people often complain that that's kind of like a hard route to take. If you have not started business or if you've not been into entrepreneurship before, you might think it's very easy for you to get three people who are willing to pay for your product or service, but it's kind of a difficult route. So people often complain that it's a difficult route to take, but the question is, if you can't find at least three people to buy or purchase your product or service, then how are you sure you're going to find more than that as time goes on? So that's the first thing you ought to do. You ought to find at least three people who are willing and able to pay for your product or service. Number two, look at the competition. Look at the competition. Are there other businesses in that particular niche who have been able to build a profitable business? Are there other competitors in that particular niche who have been able to build up a successful business? As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, when you see other competitors that have been able to make a living from selling and doing business with that particular niche, then that's a very good sign that the niche is a profitable one. So you're supposed to look for competitors. Generally in the business world, competitors are kind of like, people don't really like competitors. People are skeptical about competitors. But when you want to figure out whether your niche is a profitable one or not, competitors are a very good sign. Successful competitors, to be specific, are a very good sign. A complete lack of competition is usually not a very good sign in this particular scenario. So if there are competitors that have made a living and have been able to build a profitable businesses out of that niche, then it's a good sign that the niche is a profitable niche for you. Number three, find magazines or non-fiction books related to that particular niche or that particular topic. Find magazines or non-fictional books related to that particular topic. Now you might be asking yourself, what's my business with magazines? But yes, you know magazines cost money to produce. Magazines and books actually cost money to produce. So if that particular niche was not profitable, those people producing the magazines will not be able to have a return of their investment. You understand? So for the fact that magazines or books exist for that particular niche, it means that people in that niche willing to purchase those books. You understand? So that the magazine or the producers of the magazines, the producers of the books, can get a return of their investment on their investment. Sorry. So if there are magazines or books for a particular topic or a particular niche, it means there are also enough readers to be able to purchase those books and give the magazine companies a return on their investment. So look out for stuff like books or magazines in that particular field. You have to look out for stuff like that. Number four, look for other digital products. Are there other similar products targeting that particular niche? Are there similar products that are being sold to that particular niche? If there are similar products targeting that particular audience and doing well, selling well, then that's a good sign that that niche is profitable. So you can find out by checking sites like Amazon to see whether there are actually similar products selling to the particular niche you want to get into. So if there are also people selling the kind of product or similar products to what you want to sell to a particular niche, if those products are selling well, if those products are doing well, then that's a good telltale sign that that niche is a profitable niche. So you have to check for stuff like that. Like I said, you can check on sites like Amazon, Jumia to find out. So number five, Is there an important problem to be solved? Is there an important problem to be solved? Guys, your product or service is supposed to solve a particular problem, which we often refer to as a particular pain. That problem is a pain experienced by your target market. So your product or service, the product or service you're bringing to the market is supposed to solve that pain experienced by the niche market you want to target. Sometimes the pain is very obvious, and other times the pain is kind of like more difficult to identify. So you can be able to source a specific pain experienced by your target market and then provide a solution for that pain, then your chances of success are going to be extremely high, or let me just say that they're going to be very high, relatively very high, let me put it that way. But just to be realistic, you can be able to solve a specific problem experienced by your target market. You can be able to source that problem and provide a solution, a tangible solution for that problem, then your chances of being successful in that business are going to be quite high. Note that the pain experienced by those users mustn't actually be like a difficult situation they're going through. It can also be an unsatisfied desire. Maybe they have a particular desire they want to achieve or attain, and they can't really find what can give them satisfaction. You understand? So the pain experienced by the target market or your niche can also be an unsatisfied desire. Number six, and the last, you have to be able to conduct research for you to know whether your niche is a successful niche or it's a productive niche. You have to conduct research. So you can research popular topics and business trends on this particular website I'm going to list down for you. One, magazine.com and ezinarticles.com. I'm going to write down the spellings of what I just said below so you can copy them. Magazines.com and ezinarticles.com. So you can look at the categories and subcategories. You can also look at the bestsellers to see what's popular. Number two, amazon.com. Scroll through the categories and the subcategories in the ebook section. That's on amazon.com. Then look at the bestsellers in the non-fiction results. Number three, finderforum.com. Finderforum.com. Here, look at the category section. If there's a form about a topic, then probably it's going to be an interesting market. In addition to that, visiting a forum is one of the best ways to find out the needs of a particular market or to get insights into what a particular market needs. So you can make use of this website to do your research. That's when you want to find out if a niche you want to get into is going to be a successful niche for you or not. You can use this website. So guys, I'm going to end here for today, and make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned to my next video. Take very good care of yourself, guys.